And welcome. Welcome to the Real King of Spades Vlogs podcast. I am your boy, the Real King of Spades. Alright, so on this podcast, I'm gonna tell you how I was working with my uncle at his body shop. And so yeah, I'm gonna tell you how I was working at his body shop. So I think I was like either 23 or 24. I was still working with my uncle at his body shop. But there was one time that I used to come late every time. I think I used to come late like one time. There was one time I came late and I had to stay late in work. But what I used to do at his body shop, I think, okay, so I used to get the cars ready. I used to prep the cars to get them ready because my cousin of mine he used to paint the cars. So I used to get the car ready, prep it for my cousin to paint it. So yeah, I used to do all that. But there was one time I came late, I got scolded for that, coming late to work. And, I got scolded for that, coming late to work. But the fact is that I was only getting $40 to work. $40 to work. Come on. It's like, what are you gonna do with $40 to work? You can't do nothing with $40, right? You can't do nothing. All right, so and then after, I had to stay late, work. But the fact is that so, and then there was one time I came on time to work. But I think I came I came late to work 2 times. Well, the first time I used to come on time. I used to come every time good on time to work cuz I had to get up like early and then leave the house, and then I think I had to leave the house by 7 or leave the house by 6 cuz I had to get up at 6, get ready, leave, catch the bus, go to work with my uncle every time. So yeah, I used to catch the bus, the city bus. As you may know, like, I think people still do that, I believe, but I'm not too sure, but yeah, so like I said, I catch the city bus, I get ready, catch the city bus, go to work, in the mornings, and then get off like around 5. I used to get off at 5. Most people get off like around 6 or 7, if they have to like work late. But yeah, me, I used to get up at 6. Yeah, I used to get up at 6, get ready for work, and then come home at 5. So, at that time, I used to come on time to work. But there was one time I used to come late, and then, my uncle used to scold me. He'd say, okay, since you came late, you have to work late now. But the fact is, they were using my money. So, okay, let me tell you about myself, okay? I get SSI for learning disabilities, okay? That's what I get, SSI. But Um, so I don't know what my uncle, my aunt was using my money for, but I used to get paid, like I said, $40 just to work. Now, my cousin of mine gets paid more than me. My cousin of mine gets paid more than me. Okay? My cousin of mine gets paid more than me, you know, and I used to get paid only $40. My cousin gets paid like, I think, like 100 and something. Oh, come on, come on. He's a painter. I was getting the cars ready, prepping the cars. You know, I was working my butt off, getting the cars ready, and I only get paid $40 for working with my uncle. $40. Like, $40. $40. Every Friday. $40. You can't do nothing with $40, right? So yeah, there was just one time, there was just one time, I was thinking of quitting, and then not quitting, but, you know, so, I hang in there, for a while, you know, but yeah, I was getting paid only $40, but I think my aunt and my uncle was using my money for car parts and everything else, But yeah, yeah, it is ridiculous how they were using my money for car parts, and giving me only $40, only working. Like, I was working my butt off, working on cars, prepping the cars, getting the cars ready for my cousin to paint them, and, not even getting enough money, and my cousin was getting paid more than me. I was saying to myself, how in the heck is my cousin getting paid more than me when I was getting lousy $40 every Friday, for working? And then I said to myself, you know what? This job is not, it's not even good for me. Well, as you know, my mom married this guy named Ruben. Ruben was my stepdad, so I guess um, my stepdad my stepdad told me that I'm gonna be working with my uncle. So I started working with my uncle in 2001. No. I started working with my uncle in 2000. After I graduated high school. So I graduated from high school, Stag High School. If you know that school, I graduated there in 2000. So yeah, like I said, I graduated there in 2000. And then yeah, after um, so yeah, I started working with my uncle in 2000 because they know that I wasn't doing nothing, at home. So yeah. But they were paid. My uncle and my aunt was only paying me only $40 just to work, and my cousin was getting paid more than me. It's like ridiculous how I get paid $40, and then my cousin gets paid more than me, just because he's a painter. like I said, I was working my butt off, prepping the cars ready for my cousin to paint every time. Because my uncle, well, yeah, my uncle used to work on the customer's car, so some customers bring their cars, and yeah. So you like the customers bring their cars, my uncle works on it, and then he put the green stuff, Bondo, on the car, you know. But first he fixes the dent off of those cars, and then yeah, and then get the cars ready. But he waits until the Bondo dries up, cause the Bondo takes time to dry up. So when you get the cars ready, you have to strip the car to a little bit bare metal to fix the dent, and then to get the cars ready, and then my uncle puts the Bondo on it, he put the green stuff and then the blue stuff on it, mix it in, and then puts on it. But like I said, I used to work on those cars myself. But I was always getting paid $40. There was just one time that I didn't get paid on Friday. I usually get paid on Saturdays. Like sometimes I get paid. Some Fridays I get paid, and some. But if my aunt don't have the money, then I usually get paid on Saturday. Saturday I came in to work, and yeah. So getting paid lousy $40. Come on, $40 I was getting paid to work. But now, I'm not working with my uncle anymore, I am a YouTuber myself. Go check my main channel. It is the Real King of Spades vlogs. Go check that out. There's an all new video today. Go check. There's gonna be a new video today. Later on. But yeah, so, and then, getting paid lousy $40 every time. So yeah, I think my aunt and my uncle was using my money for car parts, and then only giving me $40 every Friday, or if not Saturday. Okay, so there's this concert. So me and my wife we go to the Bay Area, Mountain View, California, because I was born and raised in Mountain View, California. Okay, so get this. Okay, so me and my wife, we go to the Bay Area because there was this concert that happened in 2019 that we went. It was Wild 94.9 Razzmatazz. So if you know that, it's a good concert, a very good concert. Okay, so me and my wife went there. It was our first time, and it was an amazing concert. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, it was amazing. So after that, then the pandemic hit. Couldn't do nothing with the pandemic or nothing. But and then I guess 2022 came around, and we were in 2020, then pandemic was still around, then 2021 things were getting a little bit better, and then 2022 came around, then it was things got a lot better. Then me and my wife went to the same concert, Wild 94.9 Razzmatazz 2022. It was amazing concert. We saw Tate McRae. We also saw Charlie Puth. We saw a lot. We saw a lot of singers that I'm not gonna even mention, but I'll tell you right now, okay? We saw Gail. If you don't know who it is, okay, so I'm gonna show you, okay? So we seen the Chainsmokers, Camila Cabello, Charlie Puth, 5 Seconds of Summer, Tate McRae, Gail. I don't know if they have one big here. Okay, so this is the first concert that me and my wife went. So yeah, okay, so hold on here. Okay, so the concert that me and my wife went the first time in I think it was 2019. We saw Halsey. The first time that we went in 2019, we saw Halsey, T.Y. James, Ava Max, Fletcher, CNCO, Ellie Goulding. This is what we went here. Wild 94.9 Wazmataz. And then our second one, this is where we went. And this is what we've seen on the second one. The Chainsmokers, Camila Cabello, Charlie Puth, 5 Seconds of Summer, Tay McRae, and Gail. If you don't know Gail, that's her right there. Okay? So that's where we went. We only, I think me and my wife rented a motel because all the motels are like high price. Like if you stay over there, it's like really high price. But sorry, I screenshot. I always screenshot everything. So but I can't wait for the next Wild 94.9 Wazmataz. Can't wait for it. I know it's in June. Oh, well, I know it's in the summertime, but it's going to be in June. I don't know, June what? I don't know. The last one that we went was June 2nd. This one was... The first one that we went was June 2nd. This one was June 5th. So I don't know what the next one is going to be. So, it was good. Mountain View, it's my hometown. I was born and raised in Mountain View, California. In case you didn't know, I was born and raised there. So, my mom, my grandma, we used to live in Mountain View, California. Okay? Well, that didn't work. So my grandma ended up selling her house in Mountain View. So we moved to Stockton, California, which I've been living here all my life in Stockton, California. But every summer, me and my wife goes to Mountain View, California. So yeah, me and my wife would go to Mountain View, California. We stay there only one time, but maybe this year we're probably gonna stay 2 nights. Yes, we're probably gonna stay 2 nights over there. So yeah, we're probably gonna stay 2 nights. I don't know. We're probably gonna stay 2 nights. That's if that's if because hotels really cost a lot. So yeah, it depends like where we stay at, you know. But yeah, like I said, concerts are really good in the summertime. My suggestion: go to the concert. If you go to the concert already, you know how it is with these motels. Renting a motel, staying there for like one night. One night, I think it was like cheap. It was like 100 and something. But I think for 2 nights, I think it's a more than that. But me and my wife are gonna go again this year. But I don't know when is the Wild 94.9 Wazmataz. Hopefully, because the last two ones, the first one was June 2nd, the last one was June 5th. So I don't know when the next one's gonna be. So yeah, I don't know when the next one's gonna be, but hopefully around June something. But yeah, I always get the tickets for that. I always get the tickets. Um, yeah, so yeah. But like I said, me working with my uncle, I was only getting $40. You know, and my cousin was getting paid more than me. But but you know, it's like $40. You can't do nothing with $40. Like when you work with your family and then they pay you $40, you can't do nothing. But I guess this is gonna do it for this podcast. Like it up and subscribe to the Real King of Spades podcast. But until then, I will see you on the next podcast. But until then, peace, and don't forget to like and subscribe.